Top Spiritual, and I'm back with another video, man. Simple. I'm out here just sitting next to a tree. I've never sat in there before. Just in nature. As you guys can see. Looks pretty nice out here. Quiet. But anyways, let me get into what I'm going to talk about today. Now I'm going to be talking about the process of detaching from somebody. Now, to be specific, when I say detach, I mean detaching from somebody that you were intimately connected with, or somebody that you were working towards being with, okay, as in a relationship. Now, there's two types of people in this regard on this planet. You have those that it's easy for them to let go, detach from things. And you have those that it's way harder to detach from things once they're attached to them. Now, with those that it's easy for them to let certain things go, they haven't met something yet or someone yet that is worth holding on to. Okay, I'm not trying to demean those people and say they haven't met anybody that's a, as people call it, a good person or nothing like that, but they haven't met something that's truly worth fighting for. That's why it's easy for them to just let things go easily. Now, for the people that it's harder for you to let people go once you're connected with them, this video will resonate with you more. And the information that I'm giving you, I'm pretty sure it's been said somewhere, but I'm sure this message needs to be said again and conveyed the way that I'm going to convey it, because it's always new people coming across and searching for answers to certain situations that they're going through and things that they're dealing with. All right. Now, you got to understand this. When you are emotionally invested with somebody, you two form a bond. You form a connection. Again, with certain people, these things mean more to them, okay? Especially with starseeds, spiritual people that came from different galaxies and they aren't even familiar with being here. These things mean more to them, okay? So think about this. You're speaking to somebody and you're feeling sad, you're feeling upset, or you're feeling angry. And then that person comforts you. They calm you down back to your normal state. What just happened was you two connected energetically in a way that that person got you to calm down and come back to your normal state. That is a bond that you just formed. And with some people, it's easier for them to realize these things, and some people, not so much. But what happens is your body remembers that. It remembers that comfort. That doesn't go away. So when people they realize something is over and they're healing from something, they wonder, like, okay, now I know this ain't gonna work with this person. I don't really want this person no more, but why do I keep thinking about them? I keep thinking. That is because the experiences that you two shared left an energetic imprint on your system, okay? So you got mad before, and this person calmed you down. So when you get angry, your body is going to want to experience that again. Go back to what calmed you down. And in this case, if you're healing, that means you two have split. That person is not there anymore. So now you're thinking of them. And that can be confusing for people because they feel like if they keep thinking these things and experiencing what I'm speaking of, that they're not healing. That doesn't mean that you're not healing, okay? You're feeling what naturally should be felt during the healing process. You are. Because when people say healing, some people try to use other people. That ends up backfiring. Some people try to suppress how they feel. that ends up backfiring. You have to face these emotions head on. You do. So for those that you know for a fact, you watching this video, hey, it's kind of easy for me to attach, and it's real hard for me to let somebody go. I'm not telling you don't allow yourself to feel that way for somebody or attach to somebody that you're speaking to. What I'm telling you is be careful and be aware of what you say and the things you do with an individual, okay? Especially an individual that you guys are still in what people call the talking stage. Be careful what you do, because those things mean something. Doing certain things. I'm not going to go into all the specifics, but doing certain things, they mean something. To you, especially. You take them way deeper than what I won't say normal people, but what the average person takes them. You do. So be careful about what you say and the things you do. Because these people, what I realize is, these people that feel this way, that it's very easy for them to fall for somebody and attach to somebody, and it's hard for them to let go. These people tend to not ask people for advice. They don't, because they already have an understanding of what they're going to hear. And what they're going to hear is, hey, just let it go, get over it, let it go, get over it. Now, it's only but so much somebody can tell somebody when they're in that state of healing. But the reality of the situation is this: there's nothing that person can tell you that will help ease that process for you. Okay? I'm gonna say it again. There's nothing that individual can tell you that will help ease that process for you. There's nothing. Okay? Because you're going to have to deal with it, and you're going to have to face those emotions. Now, they can tell you certain things that make you feel a little better or bring certain things into realization for you. But at the end of the day, that healing process that I spoke of, you're still going to have to go through that. You're still going to have to eventually face those emotions. Emotions that many people try to bury and suppress. You're still going to have to do that and deal with those things. There's no way around that. There's no way around that. And understand there's nothing wrong with you because it's hard for you to let people go. There's nothing wrong with you because you're that way. There's nothing wrong with you at all. So if you're feeling this way right now, if you want, let me know below in the comments. Okay? Because like I told you, many of these people, they don't really have anybody to speak to about these things. Or if they speak to them, they'll suppress how they feel. Okay? But understand that healing process will be a tough one for you. It will be. Now, as you keep going through things, you keep experiencing things, it might become slightly easier to deal with. But those emotions and the way you feel, you're still going to have to face those things. And those things can be tough. I feel this message will help those that are of a younger age group, that are just learning about these things and getting into the idea of being with somebody. Okay? Or people that are not so experienced in the dating field. I feel like this video will help them. Okay? So anyway, I just wanted to make this video for you guys. It's super nice out here. But like I said in my last video, the information that I give you guys, not all of it, but most of it is from my own experience. And it just so happens that my experiences and the messages that I take and the lessons that I take from them happen to resonate with people. And that's why I share them. And that's why when I when I feel like, okay, I need to make this video, I may not even know what I'm going to say, I still make the video, because I'll always, every time, get a comment from at least one person. I'll get a comment from at least one person saying, this is exactly what I needed. This video this is exactly what I needed. This is exactly what I needed to hear. And if my video can help this one person, that video succeeded. That video did its job. Okay? Anyways, to wrap this video up, understand, if you are like this, it's hard for you to let go and detach, there's nothing wrong with you. Like I said, many people like this, they are the star seeds, came from different galaxies. And love there could be different than how love is here. The connection and the way people value partnerships and relationships here can be different than how they did there. And you're used to how it was there, but now you're here now. It's different. It's an adjustment. It's an adjustment. The emotions that you feel during the healing phase, allow yourself to feel them. Don't suppress them. Don't ignore them, because you're eventually going to have to get to that point where you can see that individual and feel nothing. Feel nothing at all. Or just you'll feel joy. You won't feel no hostility, nothing. And that is when you know you got over somebody. When you can look at them and there's no hostility. You look at them, your heart doesn't race because you're not attached anymore. But the one positive about being an individual where it's hard to let go, once you do let go, that's it. There's no going back to that person. There's no thinking you should go back to that person. None of that. It's over. Okay? So if you're feeling like this, understand you're not the only one out there feeling this way. You're not the only one out there like that. Because there's many more like you. Exactly how you feel, there's at least one person feeling that exact same way on this planet. Okay? So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making this video. Shout out to this tree for lending me its energy. I've never connected with this one right here. This might be a little, this is deeper than how I normally make my videos. I'm a little deeper out here in nature. I'm usually more in the front area, but I'm actually out here in a little further back, and you know, I may end up going a little further back and making more videos. Anyways, I hope this all resonated with you guys. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Make sure you get out in nature to raise your vibrational frequency. And oh, one more thing, and I need to say this because I didn't touch on it earlier. I said that when you connect with somebody, that's the wrong term to use. I'll give you an example. Again, you're upset, you're angry. This person helps you calm down. That person's no longer there now because you split. And now you're in the healing phase and you think of this person because now you're in that state of mind again. Just because you think of that person in that moment and you feel like you missed that person in that moment, that does not mean you're not healing. That is, again, that is your body wanting to go back to what it knows is familiar. So people have makeup sex because they can be so angry at each other, and the body wants to calm down. The body wants to relax, and it's gonna want to go to that thing that it knows can help it relax, because that thing has helped it relax before. All right, let me bring the sun a little bit. Because that thing has helped it relax before. That person has helped it relax before. Okay? So understand that. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching this video. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. I was actually sitting out here by a tree, and some women, it was like, oh, what the heck? It shocked them that they saw me sitting by the tree. Like, it startled them. But what did that do? They thought about that for that moment. Planted a seed in here. What they do with that, that's their free will. But now they've seen something, as in somebody sitting by a tree, relaxing, that they wasn't used to. Planting a seed. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. Ty Spiritual signing out, bro. And like the Navi saying Avatar, I see you. Until we meet again. Simple. Actually, one more thing that I did not mention. It's crazy how I forgot to mention this. But anyways, when you're healing, if you do what people call reverting, that's fine. And now what that is this. You feel like you need to unadd this person from all your social medias. Unadd them from all your social medias. You don't want to see them because you feel like that's the only way you can get over them. But then you eventually go back and you end up looking at the photos or going on the profile. You feel like you backtracked a little bit. That's normal in the healing stage. That's normal. Okay? So if you do that, that's normal. All right? And you're not the only individual that has done that. Anyways, that's the last thing I got to say. Make sure you guys get out in nature. It'll raise your vibrational frequency. Top Spiritual signing out. For real this time. Simple. I see you. And right when I thought there was nothing else for me to say, something came to mind that I didn't mention. Sex. People that have connected with somebody physically, that healing process is going to take long for you. Okay? Especially women, because when women connect, it's more of an emotional connection to them than physical, opposed to a dude. Not saying some dudes can't be that way, but that's for the majority, that's how it is. If you've done that and you're trying to heal from somebody, understand that process is really going to take some time, because you two shared energy, sacred energy exchange. That's what you guys did. You connected root chakras. Your auras connected, formed a completely different aura. You experienced that intimacy. You experienced that. So that is going to take time, okay, for your body to get that feeling. And people go through soul ties. Spiritual Pharaoh made a video on soul ties. You guys should watch that. Now, not every time you connect with somebody or have sex with somebody that forms a soul tie. People think that, but that's not true, okay? But at the least, what is left is a connection. Not specifically a soul tie, but a connection that your body remembers. So you go through withdrawal. So if you and an individual have done that and you didn't work, that's going to take time, okay? And if you may get upset, you may start getting emotional, and then you feel like, I want to do that with this person again. I know I should, but my body wants to do that. And then you may end up doing that. That goes back to what I said earlier about your body remembering what has calmed you down, okay? So all that is normal, and all that is a part of the healing process. But that's really all I have to say. I really mean that. That's it. Top Spiritual signing out, bro. I see you. Until we meet again. Simple.